EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, there's a look at the Packers head coach. His squad losers last week after a victory in the season opener. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the veteran quarterback, first-round pick back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Off play action, here's Watson. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And a welcome down just shy of the 40. 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Browns first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Let's go. 19, ready.
Here's Ford. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Watson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Forced out to his right. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
That last run lost a yard, setting up 2nd and 11.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Down. Set.
Let's go play action with Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Ready?
On 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This a 44-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. He'll manage only a couple. Javon Fuller there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Open man, it's Davis downfield. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. That's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Here's Watson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Tevin Jenkins, the man called for the flag.
2nd down.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 2nd down, here's Watson. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Movement. Here we go. Shot.
Out of the gun, Watson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Devontae Wyatt. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Packers offense ready for their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. In trouble, and down he goes. Carl Brooks getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Love to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Packers.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Let's go. Ready? Straight.
On play action, Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
Sampson going to run it out of the gun. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
On the first down, right back to Sampson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
It's a short throw caught by Njoku. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Trying to run here with Sampson. First down and more inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
Cleveland Browns.
Once again, it's Sampson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll step up and run.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Now it's Watson. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Cedric Tillman, touchdown Cleveland. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds with a first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. Running is Jacobs. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Here we go.
Now Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Down.
Back to throw is Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Watson now on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinals.
Watson to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression, and at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
He'll drop this to Sampson underneath, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he'll bring this inside the 15, and it's good enough for the first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's into the end zone. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Browns. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Browns are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Packers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Love. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still second down.
Let's go. Set.
To throw is Love. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
This one is caught by Reed. Now we'll get a timeout in Cleveland. That's the second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go in the second half. Now a hit, and teammates. Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Craig, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
The 37-yard line.
A give, it's Sampson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Jack.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
17 yards.
A gain there of 17. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 5.
They'll run with Sampson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Of 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off play action, here's Watson. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Wade Walker in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Taking off, and he's in. Deshaun Watson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Browns are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Quick throw here is complete. Down the left sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They bring Judy in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gains on that screen pass. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Let's go. Black 40.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. We'll go play action with Love. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That complete to Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield. Dodge. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Here we go. Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back.
Still 2nd down.
Willis now to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. To throw is Willis. And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Formation for the Browns.
To return, it's Nixon. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Down. Yellow. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jerome Baker. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. It's Watson out of the pistol. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. There's a give up the middle for Sampson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll give it to Sampson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 7. Inside run with Sampson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Ready? 6.
Out of the gun, Watson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Lucas Van Ness. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play.
That's going to be blocked. Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Right back to the fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the gun, here on 3rd down, Watson going deep downfield for Judy. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Sampson. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Viking, 8-6.
Shotgun snap to Watson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. They'll try for it with the fullback. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Check, pink. Here we go. Ready.
Love is going to give it to Lloyd. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Set, hut. Well, go. Hut, hut.
Love to throw. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Run a little inside draw with their fullback. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. They bring Judy in motion. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Browns 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Second down, goal to go. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. For the lead, here is third and goal. That's Davis in motion. Now Watson on third and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll try to run for it. And this is not going to do it. Their defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On second down, here's Watson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So now, Jordan Love and the Packers down by 1. 27 seconds to go. They need 35, maybe 40 yards to have a shot as they have a first and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. The clock is stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards.
Ready.
They'll go with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And once he do, he comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
This returnable with Reed. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. If they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play.
Typical, way overdoing it, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with Daft Punk? I mean, do he hit the club in his song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit me with your love.